North Carolina and the national spotlight, our electoral votes, our demographics, a possible ballot battle, all important to determining the nation's next leader.
One of those decisions could be up to the U.S. Supreme Court, but who the state chooses as president, that's up to you. And tonight the candidates face off for one final time 12 days before Election Day.
But first, the showdown for the Senate seat. You can't escape the ads for this one.
Right, it's Senator Thom Tillis trying to hold on to his seat in Washington, but Cunningham is fighting to flip that seat.
WFMY News 2's Grace Holland reports on the twists and turns just days from decision time.
The race between Republican Senator Thom Tillis and Democratic challenger Cunningham is the most expensive U.S. Senate campaign in history, with more than $250 million spent on the race.
With all the ads out there, I just hope people are taking the time to really understand the stark contrast and choices between me and Cunningham.
Cunningham's campaign told me he was not available for an interview, but would comment through email. His camp says, "We're working hard to reach as many voters as possible, make sure they have a plan to vote, and talking about the issues that matter to them, from healthcare to the economy to critical COVID relief." As you know, October brought several twists to this race. First, Senator Tillis tested positive for coronavirus.
I was in quarantine for 10 days. I recovered, fully recovered, had virtually no symptoms.
Meanwhile, revelations of Cunningham's extramarital affair still loom over the campaign. Cunningham did not comment when asked about that today, but Senator Tillis did.
I think it's less about the affair, and I do feel bad for his wife and his teenage children. It's more about the fact that this is completely undermine Cunningham's campaign of truth and honor.
I asked Cunningham's campaign if voters can still trust him. Cunningham sent me this statement, which reads in part, "This campaign is about something much bigger than just me. It's about replacing a senator who isn't looking out for the best interests of North Carolina and putting this seat back to work for the people of our state again." North Carolina is playing a huge part in the 2020 election. Republicans need Tillis to hold on to that seat. Democrats believe the state is vulnerable and ready to put a Democrat in the Senate. For now, it's just a wait and see until the ballots are counted.